Welcome to the Locker, Season 3, Episode 20. We back at it. Football season's right around the corner. I am A White, along with my man V Styles.
What's going on, man?
Man. See, I got my hat tilted.
I see.
Mean one or two things.
Got some serious shit going on.
The drinks flowing, or hey, I'm feeling good.
Right.
One way or the other, I'm feeling good.
Right.
So what's going on, man? You down there at the track joint? What's going on?
Yeah, man. Last track meet of the year. JOs, Nationals. See what these kids can do. It's always fun, man. It's to get out here and see these young kids do some crazy things. I've seen some crazy things over the years.
You got both house competing?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What is your fatherly expectation? Because typically I know you, so I wouldn't say like what's your expectation in general, but fatherly, you're gonna be a little bit more honest with us.
Yeah. I'm just expecting them to compete at their best.
I ain't want you to go PG on us.
No, I don't know, because I can't give. I don't. Here's one thing I hate doing as a coach: giving a kid at this age a time, because if they don't get it, then they get pissed, right? Then they sulk, because I got kids who are in multi events, so and my kid is in I call it DCAT, in the decathlon. So those 10 events. If I tell him he needs to run 11.5 and he runs 11.7, then it's going to affect his next race. So I just want to get close to 3,000 points on day one and end with 2,000, so we can get over this 5,000 threshold. For my daughter, I want her to run an 800 as best as she can, because she's good at the other 4 events. She's just not a runner.
Right.
And the jumps, man, they are the best jumpers in their region. Let's see if they can compete with the big boys and girls in the country, because this is the best track country in the world. And I think that we proved that in the World Championships this past week.
I'm going to get this out the way real quick, then we're going to move on to collegiate and above level. And I'm not a parent, so I don't want to throw no shade, and I don't want to speak out of turn. But you said you don't want to throw no times at them because you don't want to be disappointed. Is it not at a certain age? Like, if I wanted to be Mike, me being Mike don't mean I got to average 30 or 40, but me being Mike means I set a bar, and that's where. And you a coach, you got kids. I don't have kids, and I don't coach, but I don't see an issue, and I think it's probably progressive to give them bars, because if they put it like this, if I had a kid, their whole goal in life should be to beat me. Because I'm not gonna lie, my niece and nephews can't beat me in nothing. My nephew just started beating me in Madden a couple years, like a year or two ago. But I ain't played Madden in like 8 or 9 years. But my point is, like, that should be your goal. Like, no matter what you accomplish in life, shit, I beat my uncle, man, and he's done this, and this. So when you say you don't give him numbers, I do think you need numbers so you'll know. Speak out of turn the same way your girl Sydney broke the record with no competition, because she already had, I think she had numbers in mind that she was working at.
And track's a little different, because you're not going to run your PR every week. It's just impossible. So in track, it's about competing. So if I run my worst time of the year in the Olympics, but I beat the guy next to me and I win a gold medal, I'm not worried about times. Because times, when you start worried about times, you start pressing, you start getting tight, you start doing things that are out of character. So what you want to do is compete and beat the guy or girl next to you. That's your goal. Because today the wind you might have a headwind. You don't have a nice little breeze tailwind that can help you run a little faster. So now, if you setting your goal on running a 10.8, It might not be possible today. But if I set my goal on beating the person next to me, so I can win this gold medal or this whatever, I win my heat, I win my rounds, get to the next round. That's all that's important. It's a little different in track. Now, when you get into like jumping events, you should have a goal because the variables are a little bit not as extreme. But when you run it, it could be hotter today. It could be windy. It could be a bad track. And there's a whole lot of variables. So for me, for me, it's best for you to let the times come, but you do your best. Execute the game plan. That's execute the race model. That's the most important thing, and the times will come.
As much as I respect you on that topic, I think we're gonna agree to disagree.
Of course.
But okay. Wish the best for young House and JL.
I appreciate it.
Now, here we go. Oh, let me tell y'all this. Let me break this. Let me spit a little cup of tea. I'm gonna mute Van's mic. I can only mute this mic. I can't mute from not hearing. So I'm gonna spill this cup of tea to y'all. August 14th, UK is playing in the Bahamas. That late week through the weekend. My man Van House has agreed to join us again.
Oh, jeez.
And on Sunday Morning Sports Talk. Van House will be on Sunday Morning Sports Talk, August 14th, filling in for Jack Pilgrim. It will be myself, Van House, and Larry Vault talking the Bahamas.
What? Oh, is Larry going to be in the building?
No, but if I got to talk, hey, he might come fight. He might. It have been, I might treat y'all to lunch afterwards. Hey.
Okay.
All right. So Van's gonna be in the building. Larry's gonna be. Well, here's the thing. If you're gonna be in the building, that's one less mic that has to be over the new stream, because now we are not doing it live radio. This is all digital. Like, you don't even call into a phone. You used to call into a phone. Hello.
Yeah. Right.
You're not calling to a phone no more. So now you call into a system. So if we got all these, so they kind of scared about it. So Jack Pilgrim will not be on. We may reach out to him to check in. So we're gonna talk Bahamas basketball. We're gonna talk. What do we be at that point? 2 weeks away from opening, or 1 week? When's the first game?
1st of September, right?
I thought it was always the first week of September, but I thought at some point it was last week in August. Anyways, Van House will be on Sunday Morning Sports Talk, August the 14th. So tune in. Actually, stop by Clark's Main Street Market, man, and sit in. Hey, I'll let you on. Since I'm going to be hosting, I'll let you on live. You can get the headphones on. You can do your thing.
The first game is September 3rd.
Okay, so that'd be 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks before. Yeah.
The 14th, the 21st, 3 weeks.
14th.
21st, 28th, then the next.
Damn. Okay, well, 3 weeks. Close enough. And hopefully Van will save us from getting into a bar brawl. Or maybe I shouldn't meet you at the hotel this time. Maybe we should meet out somewhere in the hood.
Yeah. I'm not sure when I'm probably gonna be getting in late. Just FYI.
I get you dinner and lunch.
All right, there you go.
With that being said, we are talking UK football, when it's gonna start, UK basketball. Van House, I gotta ask you this, bro.
It's getting chilly up in here.
We talked a little bit.
It's getting chilly up in here.
We talked a little bit. We've been talking a lot about Will Levis. Last week we talked a lot about Will Levis. And hold on. Listen, everybody. I do not have a close shave. I have not shaved the length of my beard in at least 4 months. I don't know what you guys see. Maybe the lighting. But I have not shaved my stuff since last season. Spring. All right, so here we go.
Will Levis. We'll talk about Will Levis last couple weeks.
Will Levis leaving. I'm not Will Levis. How good is he? Well, the cupboard's bare. You know, I didn't want to see your boy from Auburn leave. Joey.
Yeah.
Joey Gatewood. I didn't want to see him leave. And you know, you and I have had a lot of people on this show that thought Beau Allen has NFL potential. Now,
whoa, you said NFL potential?
Yeah. You don't remember? Big Things Kentucky came on and said that. There was did Michael Bennett. There was
okay.
Well, I mean, we don't have a lot of guests, but there were like 2 guests that said they seen him play in person.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's more of upstairs. I think it's more of upstairs why they think that. And so here's my thing. Let's cut to the chase. Here's my thing. Will's come through and has provided something we ain't seen in Kentucky in a long time. And it's not his reading ability to me. Van thinks that can improve, and we do think he was thrown into the fire. He has a live arm, and Wan'Dale Robinson just knew how to get off of any contact. So you had somebody to go through and knew you could hold the ball an extra second because you knew you could chuck that boy. So we putting all our thing in the Will basket. That's fine. Are we concerned about 2023? Are you concerned at all? Now, all of a sudden, Wilden came in. If Will gets hurt this season, are we cool? And after Will leaves, we got to have somebody to play quarterback. Where do we stand? And Greg wants to know if Beau is going to West Virginia.
I have no idea.
Oh, you go, man. They came in for good radio on this. What you give us?
I don't look to know where he's gonna go means I know what the other 100 and some rosters look like. I'm concentrating, but I understand what the connection is. Here's the deal: if Bryce Young gets hurt from Alabama, how's their season? If Will Rogers gets hurt from Mississippi State, how are they gonna pan out?
Whoa.
No, hold on. Let me finish. So therefore, if Will gets hurt, it's gonna take a drop. I don't care where you at. Then your next guy, if your next guy was that good, he'll probably be the starter. So it's gonna take a little bit of a drop because you ain't gonna keep 2 studs on the same roster. That's what happened to Jalen Hurts and Tua at Bama. 2 studs just ain't gonna stay there. So
one's gonna leave next year, though.
No, right. So we don't have. I'm gonna just say this. If we didn't have the portal, I'd be very concerned about next year, 2023. So if you don't have a quarterback coming in, we don't have a quarterback in the 2023 class right now. I would be highly concerned. But with the portal, and here's the thing about the portal that can potentially help us. If Will has a year that he has, that we all think he will have, running this system, this will be 2 years in this similar system. It's going to be attractive to somebody. And that's how we get someone to be our starter next year. It's probably going to be somebody from the portal. But if he gets hurt this year, yeah, it depends on when he gets hurt. It could be anywhere from 2 games to 5 games. If you get hurt first week of the season, it's going to hurt.
Man, I don't know who that is over in that seat I'm talking to. Man, oh my word. I understand everything you're saying. Let me explain something to you. Did you see how the air raid went with Tim Couch?
Yeah.
Did you see how it went with Dusty Bonner? The success of the air raid between Tim Couch and Dusty Bonner.
I'm going to say yeah, but there's a caveat to that. But yeah, okay, yeah.
Ain't no damn caveat.
Oh, there's a big caveat to that.
Now, all of a sudden, you try to change and go away from Dusty for whatever reason. Whatever the reason. My point is this. Dude, we have finally found a jewel. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. Will still got to play this season. There are still concerns if you take away the deep ball, what Will's window picking look like? What does window dressing look like? So we're gonna keep that on back burner. And who was that who said it before? Was that Moonshine? Moonshine said it before. That's Beau's wheelhouse. The windows. Give me the opportunity, dink and dump, anticipation. That's Beau's wheelhouse. So that's fine. But I'm on both sides. I love the way this Stoops. If you don't feel like you're gonna play here, I'm gonna be up front with you. You're gonna sit down and have that hard conversation. Look, Will gonna be the man this year. And you know what? Tell me this. Tell me if I'm wrong about this. For this to have happened, did Stoops, Scangarello, or somebody have to tell have to tell Beau that if Will goes down this season, you won't be the next man up. That's the only conversation it had to be.
It had to be. Here's the crazy part about it. If you really think about it, Beau came in. He was in a 2020 class. Okay, that class that year was null and void, right? So last year he was a freshman, technically a redshirt freshman because he got redshirted, right?
Right.
So what does that mean? He has 4 more years of eligibility this year on, and Will only has 1 more. So if you subtract 4 from 1, that means there's 3 years left for Beau. So if Beau had any thoughts that he was going to be the next man in line, he would have held out. So there's a lot, like you said, I think there was some conversations. And I think it was like, hey, coach, so what's going to happen next year? I don't think it's your team.
Can you still hear me? Because it looks like we're frozen on my
end. You froze on me.
But you can still hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Because we got thunderstorms out the wazoo down
here.
Really? Yeah. And Spectrum owes me some money. So apparently, hopefully we'll come back to live video, but as long as you hear the audio, we still good. If you can't hear the audio, somebody please let me know. Well, I can't adjust none of it. I can't take the comments. I can't see comments.
Oh, you can't? No. I can. I can take.
Are you seeing?
Yeah, I see the comment.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know. The trajectory of the program and where we've been going, that just kind of threw me smooth off. A lot of things, and rightfully so. The comments I did here, the things I did here for in Beau's defense were things that we're local. So those people seen him play a lot. I don't know if that's good or not. You could be seeing people play. People can be saying they see him play against Kentucky competition, or it could be that I thought it was the whole intangibles on anticipation, a lot of those other type of things. So I don't know. I just don't like the whole idea we starting over. Like I said, we lucked up somehow and got Will. This year will tell us if Will was that dude, if we actually lucked up and got what we were supposed to get, or
Anthony, come on. We in the locker. We don't hold punches here, right? Think about this for a second. If you have 2 quarterbacks now that can at least tread water for you, right? For at least a few games. You got Hogan and you got Beau Allen, right? So not only do you have, I think you got Hogan for 3 years too after this. So you got 2 quarterbacks that you got at least a little bit of time with, right? Do you not think that Scangarello or Stoops or whomever offensive staff has a guy in mind for next year as the next quarterback? It don't mean he's going to win this. He's going to be the automatic starter, because you can have a competition with Hogan, kind of like what they did with Beau and what's the guy from Auburn that we just talked about?
Gatewood.
And Will. So you got a competition, right? But they got a guy in the back of their mind that they know they can go in the portal and probably get. Because for them to just let Beau leave, and like you said, one thing that we both kind of agree on is Coach Stoops is kind of a player's coach, stand-up guy as far as when it comes to the players, right? And he had that conversation with Beau. I think we both think that happened. For him to be that open and transparent about that conversation means there's somebody that they have in mind for next year.
Well, you know, the thing about it, everybody over here, some people saying they like the kid. We do have a kid on the roster from Kentucky.
Sharon?
Sharon. And they also are talking about now, well, this is news coming from the news, is why when I'm on the what's that thing called? What's the thing? Spaces, Twitter Spaces. That I hear a lot of the coaches said this. And I like what the coach said. Everybody be in the loop with the coaches said, and all we're doing is speculating what the coaches said. Do you know who Isaiah Gibson is?
The name sounds familiar.
Defensive lineman.
Yes.
I gave you his destination a year ago.
He transferred.
I told you that a year ago.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm saying when people say coach speak ain't what he. Coach speak ain't never been anything. So to hear a lot of speculate on coach speak, you never know. So my point to you is, if you think they got somebody behind Will coming in, we looked up on Will, we oosed up on Will. Apparently, it's the guy that was closest to beating Joey Gaywood. Joey Gaywood. So now we gotta do. This is how we survive so many years, just hoping and grasping that we bring somebody in. We just show up and hopefully we know we can fix it. Let's get these 2 or 3 stars and see if it's diamonds in the rough. I thought we had surpassed that. Now we about to be you down there in the Bayou. We about to be just like them Bayou Bengals. Always a damn good team, and I've said for years, if LSU ever gets a damn good quarterback, they're going, because their defense is always tough. They got receivers. They got a tough running game. I just don't like the idea. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the idea of we have people in the cupboard. If Hogan is the man, okay, Hogan's the man, but I just don't like the idea of where we came to having to go through this whole quarterback carousel and quarterback competitions. This is the first. When's the last time we went into a season knowing who the quarterback was going to be?
T-Dub. 2019. Right.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. And he didn't end up the quarterback.
No, he did not. He didn't last for a couple games. Look, here's the deal. In a whole, there's 100 and something, 130 something D1 institution. That's what? How many Power 5 teams, right? There's 5 conferences. That's it. There's 60 Power 5 teams. I don't know if that's accurate or not, right? Of those 60, how many of them have great quarterbacks? Not many. Quarterback is a tough position. First of all, quarterback is a tough position to recruit. Second of all, it's a tough position to understand how a guy's going to perform. I don't mind going to the portal because as long as you're not getting a graduate transfer, those are the ones that bother me because then you only got them for 1 year. But if you go to the portal for a guy who went somewhere that he saw the name on the front of the jersey and want to go there just to prove that he can go to Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Texas, etc., Ohio State, and he realized they brought another guy with him, and he's just better than him. Why not pick off of that tree? Especially if you have recruited him and done enough research on him prior to him going in the portal. I do agree, though, if there was no portal, it's an issue. It's an issue. But if you're able to see a guy, you want him, he don't want to come here because he wants to go to the bigger school. Let him go, and then when it doesn't work out for him, then bring him back in. I don't think Will Levis was luck. If the luck part was getting Liam Cohen. Liam Cohen had the ties to Will Levis. So I don't think getting Will Levis was luck. I honestly don't. I'm going to just say this. I don't know. I'm projecting this. I guarantee you, in my eyes, when Coach Stoops went to Liam and said, we're going to bring you in, I guarantee you, Liam already had a conversation with Wan'Dale Robinson and Will Levis. If I come to Kentucky, I need y'all there. Period. Because it went too easy. It went too easy. It wasn't no struggle. It wasn't no problems. It was boom, they're here. So if you want to say luck, the luck was in Liam. And I think I trust Scangarello to be able to identify a quarterback.
Hold on. Let me get this show back online.
Uh-oh.
Because apparently people are showing up late and asking late questions. Lacey, Cobby Cobb, Ann, Lou, Michelle, Moonshine.
You ain't gotta do Lacey like this, man.
Hey, will y'all get with Lacey and let her know when's the next possible time Van Hiles may be on Sunday Morning Sports Talk? We only got an hour show. I know I told y'all we was gonna give y'all a little more. I ain't giving y'all shit. Y'all done pissed me off now. But listen, somebody get with Lacey Robinson, Beau's little sister, and let her know we're cracking. But Cobby Cobb, Lou, all of them got it. All right, so Moonshine, he's worried about. He's kind of on you. He's worried about the OC more than the QBs, man. But okay, I don't know.
Hold on. Saban has been through a shit ton of OCs. It ain't about the OC. Look, it's always 99.9999% about the Joes on the team, not about the freaking X's and O's. The X's and O's help. But if Liam came here and didn't have Will Levis and didn't have Wan'Dale, he wouldn't have been as successful as with those two guys on the team. It's just period, point blank. You need guys. You need Jimmys and Joes. You need the guys. So going through OCs can be an issue, but going through these OCs, when you're going in the same tree, it isn't like you are reinventing the wheel going from freaking sprint option to the damn air raid. That is a damn culture shock. Going from McVay to damn what? Going from McVay to Shanahan isn't. It's the same tree.
Rick, Van, let me say this to you, man. I don't know why you acting so PG around them school kids so long. You need to come down here. Hey, when you come in town early. I'm going to take you over there to my alternative school so you can see how to talk. You over here being all PG and soft, capital F, SOF, capital T, soft. Listen, hold on. Listen, Van. You just said Liam Cohen, Scangarello, you know, they got these systems, NFL. You know what NFL systems takes to run in the NFL? You know what kind of quarterback it takes to run the NFL system? I'll wait for you to find the answer.
No, stop.
I'll wait for you to find the answer.
No, stop. Are you telling me Jimmy Garoppolo is that dude?
Man, come on. Don't go here. Don't go here.
Hold on.
We both know the 53rd man on the roster is better than most people in America.
No. But here's the difference, though. You also ain't going against 52 other studs that are just as good. The NFL is still different than college football. Everybody on the field in NFL are great. Not everybody on college field. there's one weak corner on every team. There's one weak defensive end on every team. You ain't tell me you ain't go to every game knowing if we run to XYZ, oh, we got him. If we throw to that safety or that corner, oh, we got them. In the NFL, there ain't no, I'm going to go attack him because he's just as good as the goddamn on the other side of the field. So, it's totally different. But you cannot tell me Jared Goff and Jimmy G are those dudes. You don't need a stud at quarterback. You need someone like Beau Allen who will not turn the ball over, who's going to protect the ball, who's not going to try to freaking throw it in tight windows.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I know what you're gonna say because you on the bullshit already today. Like you came in there. I told you we was coming to have a good show, and you came with the bullshit. I'm gonna ask you this straight up and down. And I knew, has Matt Stafford always been average to you or been as
Matt
terrible?
Stafford's been a dog, dude.
Wait.
Matt
Matt
Stafford has been a dog.
But you just named golfing people who were in certain systems that you acting like, well, Matt Stafford, nobody gave Matt Stafford credit. I think everybody, the people who knew football knew Matt Stafford could play. Now you put him with a system who needs the dog is what I'm telling you. Kentucky needed a dog. Will Levis is a dog, and now the system worked. If you bring in a system, okay, hold on. Van, listen. Man, you really pissing me off with all this shaking your head and shit. Listen, because I can do that. But listen. Tim Couch comes in to run the option. Tim Couch ain't shit. Tim Couch goes to the Browns, you don't give him no protection. Tim Couch ain't shit. You look at, you bring in a quarterback to do a thing, and it don't work, it's fine. And so if you have a system and the quarterback doesn't work for you, you fuck. Liam had a system, Will worked perfect for it. Wandale worked perfect. Wandale was here first. Hey, man, we got a dude who can get there. We need somebody who can get it there. I am telling you, you got a guy who got the X's and O's. He still needs to have somebody who can do the X's and O's. Here, you've heard people on this show tell you from the Tim Couch experiment with Mummy, Dusty Bonner with Mummy, Dusty's arm will get you 45 yards max. But knowing who to go to and dink and dunk, Dusty was your man. We bring Jared in. Jared could throw that bad boy 70-something. And we have people in the show tell you that was the worst decision for that system. Now, I will listen. And I ain't going to give you all. I'm going to sit here stoic. I'm not going to give you all this body language like you was giving me.
Are you finished or are you done? All right. So now, I'm gonna go back to the Matthew Stafford deal. I'm a NFC North kind of guy. Matthew Stafford's team was hot doo-doo. Name me 12 players on that team. Megatron. That's it. He didn't have the dudes around him to succeed. The system is whatever in NFL. We all know systems is totally different in NFL. Systems are for college and high school. You need them dudes in the NFL. When Stafford got to the Rams, when you got Cooper Kupp, when you have Odell, when you got a running game, when you got all that, when you got a good offensive line that's going to protect you, the game is totally different. Now you can add a Sean McVay with a scheme, but you need them dudes first in the NFL. So that's that. In college, it is about scheme. That's where you get the damn air raid. That's where you get the spread. That's where you get the damn triple option. It's about scheme. And the thing about it with us, and this is, I've been saying this since Liam came here, it ain't a crazy scheme. It's not like something, it's not like they running the damn Rams 100% what they running, because we can't do that. We can't do it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Give me 12 to 15. It's a 50-man roster. But here we go. So when you are when you're in college, you can run a scheme. And here's the thing about us that's so good. And I said, I'm gonna repeat. Like I said a couple years ago, we run a system that nobody else in the SEC runs. Nobody. Everybody in the freaking SEC is running spread, some version of the spread. So now, if I'm week 1 and I play Florida, then on week 3 and I'm playing Georgia's only one. Georgia's the one that doesn't run spread. And I'll go week 3 and I'm playing Mississippi State. They run it differently, but it's the same damn concept. It's the same spread concept with a little emphasis on different things. So it's easier to game plan. When your ass come against us after coming off of a game of Mississippi State, it's a culture shock. You can't rinse and repeat. It's a whole new damn game plan. And that is an advantage for us. That's why in college, schemes are so damn important.
Okay.
No, Stafford's better than average. Stu, look at Stafford's stats. Look at his stats. Look at the offensive points per game while he was in the Lions. It ain't nothing. It ain't too shabby.
Wait a minute. Who are you talking to? Said he was average.
Cobb.
He says a top 10 quarterback. Ain't that better than
average? No. He said he isn't great, but he's better than average.
Isn't great, but better than average.
He's way better than average. Dude, he had one receiver. He had Megatron. He had Golden Tate for a minute. He had him this whole time. And have no true number 2. He had one dude.
But you think these quarterbacks get rated by who they got around them? Like, all right, let me ask you this. So do you rate Stafford over Jackson, Lamar?
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
But Lamar ain't really, to me, a true quarterback. But if you were talking about somebody who can move the chains, move the ball.
Anthony, who has Lamar Jackson had as a true number 1 receiver? We all know in the NFL, when I'm getting in trouble, I'm throwing to the guy. I'm throwing to Stephon Diggs. I'm throwing to Jamar Chase. I'm throwing to Jordan. I'm throwing to Cooper Kupp. Whenever anything goes wrong, I know there's one guy that I can rely on. He ain't never had that, ever.
Yeah, but I'm saying you just named Stafford had a gang of receivers, so is he that dang on good?
Stafford had when? You talking about the Rams or with the Lions?
The Rams.
Yes. He was that damn good.
He was good already, but I'm saying
yeah.
So you playing both sides of the
fence. No, Anthony. We all know quarterback is rated on the wins and losses. Matthew Stafford didn't win a lot of games. Matthew Stafford put up great numbers though. You can look at his numbers; they are freaking insane. I think he had 5,000 yards for like a few seasons in a row. But the thing about it is, people rate him because he didn't win games. His stats prove that he was great. that win-loss column was hot garbage. But that's not all on him, though.
So let's conclude this. Beau Allen is leaving, not because of Will Levis. Beau Allen is leaving because of the system.
Yeah. Do you think it's the system or you think it's they don't believe in him?
It ain't. I don't know if you believe in him. You know what he got. I'm telling you, I can't remember. We done had at least 2 or 3 people on here that told you he was the real deal.
Now, you also got, I say this all the time, I'm talking about Kentucky players, is you kind of got to take it with a grain of salt because the level of competition just ain't there. So I'm not.
Tim Couch did everybody though.
Wait, what?
Artus Penner told me Tim Couch came down to Hoptown. They beat him 50-something to nothing.
Yeah, I didn't say. I didn't say he's gonna be horrible. I'm just saying you question a little bit because the competition. You got to see. I mean, Jalen Winston was the same way. He was a dog here, but there was a line.
The Jerry Lorenzen got a Super Bowl ring,
right? No, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
and I don't think Jerry Lorenzen had the tools that Shane Boyd had. Shane Boyd had a cannon. They both could run. Shane Boyd had a cannon. I done seen Shane Boyd throw that thing 70 on his knee. Like he threw that joker far. 65, 70 on his knee. Yeah, I don't know how accurate. He might have been thrown out of a musket It might not have been a sniper rifle.
Are you finished or are you done?
Go ahead. Your turn.
We both like Beau Allen. we both have been championing him from day one almost, right? We have both said that he could be a starter. So it's not like we haven't said that. All I'm saying is that Jefferson want to say he has NFL caliber talent from a high school game. That ain't what you judge it from. That's all I'm saying. But we both said he throws on time. He seemed to be smart. I don't know how many damn Will Levis rocket arms are in this damn country anyway for us to be putting that as a damn benchmark. The next quarterback got to be able to throw it. Come on, man. You can adapt, just like you said. You can adapt the system. Yeah.
Have you seen that video? Have you seen the video of that dude going to Ohio State, the quarterback going to Ohio State?
Which one?
I don't know. Whoever, maybe the number one quarterback in America. He threw that joker. He threw that joker 80, like damn near 80, in front, like at a camp. Right. And it was on this Ohio State page, and the fans was, and that dude just went, shut that bad boy.
And Arch Manning can't throw 80 yards though. So
all I'm saying is, you saying there ain't that many people. I think that's the new thing now. Put it like this: when me and you came up, dunking was something great, like jumping from the free. Dude, you know, people going through their leg from the free throw line now. They cocking it behind their head from the free throw line now.
Yeah.
Oh, my man Corey Price, man, statistician Corey Price in the big press box, man. Hey, kudos,
congrats,
Corey Price, man. Congrats on you, my dude.
And that shows you. Look, dude, when I saw Tim Couch on TV, I saw Tim Couch on TV on the highlight. I think Dick Gabriel was still doing the highlights then. And when Tim Couch was in the shotgun, he was bigger than all five of his offensive linemen. And that ain't good. When your quarterback is bigger than the people blocking him, I'm like, that ain't good. So I'm not shocked a really good team would skull drag him because, dude, so he just said Tim Couch went 12 or 20. Tim Couch only threw the ball 20 times. You knew he went back.
Two say he ain't played the second half. Like he might have got knocked. They might have took him out in the first quarter.
Okay. All right.
But Two did say something like he ain't play a whole lot of the game.
Yeah. Because when you get beat,
it's 12 for 20 and 3 interceptions.
Right. So he was 15 for 20.
And 2 was returned for touchdown.
He was 15 for 20 with 2 tutties. Just around.
All right, man. Come on, that's my dude, man. Come on, man. That's my man.
And the ball only hit the ground 5 times.
Stop. Nah, for real, man. Don't do that. Come on, man. That's my man. That's my dude, man.
Didn't you say Couch threw 5 interceptions twice?
3 times that I remember.
3 times?
Yeah, I don't know how many.
Look, dude, I saw one of y'all practice. The ball didn't hit the ground. So I bet you on those 5 interception games, the ball only hit the ground probably 6 times.
All he want to do now, Tim want to try. He want to look somebody off and try. Dude, here's the thing. And this is why people don't understand. Dude, I'm always just sitting by myself. Because after 2 or 3 seconds, I'm either sitting underneath. If I catch it, you're going to hit me a 5. It's cool. So if he throw interception, because like you said, they not about to intercept no 5-yard dump.
No.
So he get tired of that. And he like, man, I'm going to try this dig. He just sitting back waiting.
Right.
But no, he was just cocky, man.
No, I'm the same dude, Anthony. I threw a lot of picks too in high school. Because you get sick and tired of fucking throwing 2-yard routes. I'm gonna showcase this damn cannon, and whatever happens, gonna happen. Because we ain't gonna go on a 20-play drive. That's just impossible. Can it happen? Sure, but consistently, nah. Push that damn thing down the field.
Well, So
Oh, I have a question for you. So where do you think Beau is going to go?
West Virginia might be it. I think Mark Perry, who played with us, played with Neil, a quarterback coach here, quarterback quality control here. I think he probably could be in West Virginia. I mean, there's probably a lot of places he can go.
I've heard Duke was an option. That was
Duke
high on
probably
his
wouldn't be
list.
bad either. Now, if his parents want to see him play,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, but I'm sure his parents they can fly to Raleigh too.
All right, we gonna skip over here because apparently Michelle want to piss me off. I don't know why everybody want to come try and piss me off today. But I mean, I like Michelle. I don't know how you feel. I like Michelle.
Come on, man.
But we already deep off in this football thing. We trying to get some stuff situated. She want to know about track, so we can come back to the football thing because she want to know about track. She may have a bedtime. You know what we do, Van?
Yeah.
We get the people
what they want.
What they want.
We can't be copying them, but look,
that man, they copied it from somebody.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what Michelle wants to talk about track, but if you're gonna get me on track, I'm gonna go on my own angle. Track pisses me off in this country. Y'all MFers only care about track every now and then. There are a lot of damn track meets that happen all the time, and all y'all want to do is watch the world champs, or all you want to do is watch the Olympics. That shit pisses me off. Another thing that pisses me off is because of that, track isn't funded. You wonder why a guy like Mondo Duplantis represents Sweden or will represent the U.S. The MF grew up in Lafayette, Louisiana. You know why? Resources. He wouldn't get a third of the resources if he stayed and represented the U.S. that he gets with Sweden. And that pisses me off because we don't value track like other countries do. And that's the problem. I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to get too deep in it because then I'm gonna go a little too heavy and off the rails. But here's the thing. There's a city, there's a USATF resource center, I'm gonna call it. It's in Chula Vista. Chula Vista was a situation where they house some athletes. If you get that grant, they will house you. They have the best coaches there. They train you. You get medical. You get your PT. You get your post-workout massages, chiropractic, all the stuff that you need to do and resource you need to have, weight room to become a great athlete. Them MFers are going to defund that. They're cutting the funding. How can you cut the funding? You wasn't even handling all that. You only handling a few athletes that was able to come to Chula Vista. And now we're cutting the funding. You are wondering why there are guys and girls who were at the World Championships that are on damn food stamps. Think about that. There are some people who are representing our country who cannot afford to basically to support themselves. They're unsponsored. Think about that stress level. You're unsponsored. You have to pay for your coach because you know why? Coaches, there are not that many tracks in this country. So how are you gonna get a track? Now you need a coach. Now you need resources. Now you're gonna pay all that out of pocket. It's expensive. And if you're not sponsored, where are you gonna get it? Do you think you can hold a 9-to-5 job and then after do a workout as an elite athlete where the other damn guys and girls in the world, their job is track? You cannot do that. You can't double dip. So that kind of shit pisses me off. That's why you see some of these Jasmine Camacho Quinn, and then and they're gonna color it like, well, I want to represent my parents because my mom is from there. Yeah, that's part of it. You know what the other part of it is? They are funded. They get resources that we don't give our athletes here. And that shit pisses me off. All right, I'm sorry.
No, I mean you're right. You get to thinking about American sports, like you said, it's funny, not funny, but it's you watch track, and I think about especially the impoverished countries and the people when they run and grab their flag. Listen, like some people run and grab it because they they feel like they doing something for their country, and we look at the what was the Michael Jordan and the Dream Team, and some of those people we go over there and compete. Now them dudes all got money, but you are absolutely right, man. Like brand ambassadors, and that's why I did. Like back in the day, I can see what you're saying, but now brand ambassadors are huge. So it's kind of like, man, I can't afford. But if I make, I gotta win a certain amount of races. I gotta be at this level for you to pay me some money. And you gotta be a certain age range. There's a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I ain't the one with the money paying people. It's hence this show staying low budget as it is. But on the track side, man, American wise, like you said, we are.
We're the best track
when we hot. But we not like I said, when we get hot, everybody jump on it, like the Michael Johnson years.
Right.
Then when we got somebody, we all own it. But
dude, we are the best track nation in the world, and it's not even close. It's not even close. Dude, we won 30-some medals in world championships. I think the next team I don't think second place won 10 medals. If they did, they won 12. We won 30-something. The next second place was 12. Something like that.
Yeah.
So, but we got guys and girls on the team who are not sponsored. How can you? Trevor Bassett, 400 meter hurdler, bronze medalist. He was a bronze medalist in the world indoors in the 400. This guy is unsponsored. How can you be a bronze medalist in world indoors? Now you're a bronze medalist in world outdoors and not be sponsored. Riddle me, this guy, he had a coach in college who died during this year. He was writing his own workouts for him and his teammates. You got a college athlete writing workouts for himself and his teammates.
Yeah.
This MF qualified for world championships writing his own workouts. Do you think Tom Brady would be damn coaching himself? That's like Tom Brady coaching himself.
Yeah.
All right, I'm off my soapbox. Let me stop because
I
can have a whole show on this bullshit.
We off track. I understand it.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading.
Because we didn't drop. Our viewers have dropped. Thank you, Michelle. And you are no longer. Hey, where's hey Lacey? Go get Beau Robinson so he can screen our callers.
Hey Anthony, it's also almost 11 o'clock.
No, it ain't. It's almost 10 o'clock.
I'm sorry, almost 10 o'clock.
Oh my! No wonder you acting. Man, I ain't think you drink. Why you acting like this?
I forgot. I'm on Eastern Standard Time, and I'm still thinking I'm on Central Time, so I added an hour.
Hey, Lacey, tell Beau we need him to screen our callers. Here we go. We're gonna answer this, then we're gonna go back to what we was talking about. You think Sydney's gonna break 50 at some point?
I said that. I tweeted that she was gonna run a sub 51. And I asked, when would she be able to run a sub 50? Dude, she ran a 50.6 and she stumbled over hurdle 8.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
She ran 50.6, although hurdle 8 is the toughest hurdle in the 400 because you come out of that curve and you lack the acid building up. It's the last hurdle of the curve. It's kind of tough because it's pushing you out, but whatever. But she stumbled on hurdle 8.
You know what I would do?
You run a clean race. That's a few tenths just there to break your stride.
I would have her run with the girls' team and have a girl run in lane 2 and you run in lane 3 over hurdles. Have old girl run in lane 2, just regular hurdle. And you, because you got it, it's that overdrive training.
Dude, she would have qualified for the finals in the open 400 with our 400-meter hurdle time. Dude, I think there's only 16 women in the world this year that has ran a faster flat 400 than she has over hurdles.
Well, yeah. If when she break 50, boy, and she gonna do it, like you said, she gonna do it. She ain't even been pushed and doing 50 flats.
Now, Cobby, I'm gonna say this though. Now, here's the deal. That 400-meter hurdle record should not be a record. Go check out who has the record. That's a dope fiend record. But
was they on THC?
Man, they were on THC,
that. What they call that?
EPO. They were on all kinds of stuff. She's a German, I think. Is she German? I think so. That 400-meter record is flawed, and that's why I want Sydney to break it, to get that bullshit off the record books, because that should not be a record. Think about it, that record has held up 30 years. Come on.
Does she have a lot of testosterone?
Dude, if you go research it, you'll see.
What's her name?
I can't think of her name right now.
I'm gonna ask Riley Gaines.
Nah, she and everybody knows it. So I'm waiting for Sid to Marita Cote, 47.6. She is German.
47.6 in the 400 hurdles?
In the 400, no, in the open 400.
Oh,
dude, guess when that record was set?
Cobby already told me.
When?
83.
85.
Actually, I think it said
85. Dude, Anthony, so you telling me there has not been a woman since the mid-80s? You telling me there ain't been a woman since the mid-80s? Dude, there ain't no one that even come close to it. It'll be something that was like someone around 47.7. No one has flirted with it. At least people have flirted with Flojo's numbers. Yeah. Ain't nobody ever flirted with that women's record.
Will Abby run it in?
Abby's never. I don't think Abby has ran a open for. She's always split on the mile relay. The mile relay split is not something you should go by.
I don't like splits, man. I can't.
Yeah,
dude. Because even when they won that 4x1, dude, the last leg, it's funny. The old girl was chugging an old girl from was it Jamaica?
Yeah,
she was coming to get her. Boy, she was coming. She just had such. But that 3 to 4 exchange was terrible. Mm-hmm. Oh, 4's arm was all jacked up. Like, dude, like, yeah, give it to me so I can go. 3 was slowing down. 4 was, but they basically it was a stop start. Like, it wasn't, because she had to slow down to get it. The other girl had to slow down to give it to her. Anyways, but they won it. So I ain't never been a big fan of when people talk about splits. I know I had great splits. I couldn't run opens, but shit, if you give me the baton behind somebody, oh
yeah, you get a running start. People don't understand blocks are so important in the sprint. So you get a running start. It's BS. But like I said, if you look at the record book of the women were running pretty much 50s and 49s. That was the waterline. 50s and 49s, right? And all of a sudden, this Coke girl and somebody else started. I know it's not Coke. I know it's Coach, but I must say Coke because I think she was on some high stuff. Then she started breaking it. 49, low 49, 48, 48, then 47. And ain't nobody, dude. No woman right now is running 48. 49 is huge, and this is 2020. Dude, have you not? You just saw all these other records been broken. 100-meter hurdle record been broken. 400-meter hurdle record been broken. Almost a 200-meter hurdle almost been broken. The 100-meter record almost been broken. Ain't no one come close to the 400-meter. It make no sense.
I'm gonna have to go check it out. I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Yeah, I need her. I need Sydney or Thing Mo to go take that thing off the Germans' hands because they shouldn't have it.
Ain't nothing wrong with cheating. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. Hey, Michelle, you always in there. Right behind Ann, you might be right there next to her. Lacey, you in there in that trio. You cool, man. We want to give the people what they want. I'm gonna ask you this about football. Cause I want to set the stage for August 14th when you come in. Dude, do you realize you coming into Sunday morning sports talk? Wow, the first UK basketball game is going on in the Bahamas. Like, so that's going on. Football around the corner. You know what the quarters look like where we broadcast. We ain't in there. But you never know who's gonna stop in and just start talking. I'm gonna set the stage. Is Chris Rodriguez playing game one? Yay or nay? That's what I want to know.
No, it's for optics. I think he should play.
Does he play in game two?
I would say yes. You must not want to show something because you must be back there. You must know some inside information or something.
No. I'm curious. I'm just really curious, man.
Do you think he's gonna play game one?
I don't think so, man.
Okay, yes or no?
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Yes or no?
Come on, Jay Hayes. Come on through, man. Check out me and Van Hissel, man. We'll get you online. And we'll get you on live. No, I don't think so. I don't think he is.
Yeah, the optics are too bad. You gotta give him at least one.
He 12. So okay, he 1,200 yards away. Does he break that?
Yeah.
So that means he got to do
100 yards
100 and what? 110 per game.
Yeah, because you got a bowl game. Or if you make hey. No. If you're gonna miss game one,
I understand. Now go and tell me about how many games you can do to set records and shit. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening. Go ahead.
If the season go all right and we get to this college football playoff, we have another game, so we might get to 13.
So dude's playing 13 games out here setting records. And yeah. So
do you think he play game two?
That's the question. That's the damn question. You know why that's the question?
Why? Because we're going in the swamp?
Oh, yeah. That game one ain't really too much worried about going into the swamp. Do you know? I don't know if it was. I don't think you was involved on Sunday morning, preparing you for Sunday morning on August 14th. There's people who saying that's one of the most important games because it's in the swamp. It's early because you get one loss early. Everybody's acting like the game is going to come down to us in Georgia last game. So if you lose early, it's out. Hold on. Not only that, man. Listen, if we lose to Florida in the swamp, talking about setting the stage, that affects Mark Stoops' paycheck. Mark Stoops has a contract set up because, hold on, I'm going on a tangent for a second. And do not take this and run with it. We talked about a couple weeks and weeks ago about the Hall of Fame, defensive backs in the Hall of Fame. At a certain point, you mean to tell me ain't no defensive backs worthy of being in the Hall of Fame since I don't know who the last person would have been. It probably was unless it was Shavard Lindley. It was before you played.
Oh, are you talking about in the UK Hall of Fame?
UK Hall of Fame. Hold on. So the whole thing comes down to the fan base kind of, you get attached to this, And this is where your energy is going toward this. Like you forget about that new shiny toy. So nobody really cares about, well, damn, like we looking at this, but what people are doing now, what they was already doing there with 2 extra games. And I'm saying everybody. I'm not even saying me. I'm saying everybody. I'm saying Mo and people before that. So it goes to this. The standard when Stoops got, the standard was so effing low when Stoops got here. 6 wins was going to get you another year. And 100,000.
I thought it was 7.
6, 7, tomato. Here's my thing. And y'all keep extending this bitch, though. Like, dude, if you win 8 games this year, I'm slapping somebody. Somebody. So y'all cool with so the contract he signed with any game over 6, you're right. Any game over 6. That's where I got 6. Any game over 6, which is 7. I guess it can't be 6. So Swift is 6 in the tie. Is there 6 in the tie?
No, that's not over 6.
6.5 is over 6.
The tie comes as a half. That comes as nothing.
No, it's a half. We don't know. So point being is, our standards were so low at some point. Stoops is just like, I'm cool with these standards.
Mm-hmm.
So he might be like, look, I'm going to show Chris what's up. You lose that Florida game, I doubt you lose 3 more games, but I sure wouldn't want to just leave it on the table with my money on the line.
If we didn't have Will, I think it'd be more concerning. With a quarterback.
Whoa! Do you know Will personally? Why you? So you were going to a game just resting on Will's arm, just resting on Will's arm, like we did with Tim Couch.
I will go in a game, passing it to open up the run game, for sure. There is no way that I would feel uncomfortable passing the ball 35 times. Because here's the deal, right? If C-Rod isn't playing, right? Let's say he's out.
Second game or first game? Any game.
Second game. Any game. Let's say second game. That means Jatan is going to get a lot of reps. Jatan will be great in the passing game. So just because he passed about 35 times doesn't mean they all 30 yards or more passes. Some of them might be screens. Some of them might be swing passes. Some of them might be option routes. Then you can put in Donut, who's probably your best pass catcher. And now, as you said earlier, when you're talking about Couch, you were wide, butt naked open. There's chances where the running backs can be more involved in the pass game. I know I've been saying this since AJ Rose became the starter in 2019, and it never came to fruition. But I believe that you can pass the ball with this set of running backs. And even Jefferson showed that I've seen film that he can catch the ball in the backfield. You got guys who can catch the ball in the backfield. I have no problem relying on Will passing the ball more than we have seen in the Stoops era, period.
Huh? Well, you've been spoiled, my friend. You've been spoiled. Hey, Van, all running backs ain't me, man.
No. You're right. No. I'm not asking to be great. I'm just asking to be serviceable. Just catch the damn ball when it's thrown to you. I'm not asking for them to take it to the hizzy. I'm just asking for them to catch it and fall forward. So now we are still ahead of the chain.
Can we win with Dane Key as the 2 receiver? Because I'm going to assume Robinson is not Robinson.
Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson. I'm assuming Robinson's number 1.
What does that wide receiver 2 mean? That he's the X receiver, or you mean that he's the second leading receiver on the team? Two different things.
I think he mean the two spot. I think he mean X.
Yeah. Why can't he? That don't look.
Cause you know it's a lot, dude. Man, get these people what they want, man.
We don't have to rely on passing to wide receiver number 2, though.
Man, listen,
great tight ends.
Let me say this before you go any further.
Yeah.
My question is Will's ability to throw in windows. You as a quarterback know throwing in windows is timing.
You make it seem like
I can't talk. I can't go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I can't talk.
I am going to mute myself.
I'm gonna say this. If the receivers if you already got a timing issue, which we don't know that at this point, I think there's a timing issue. And your hands, young and long, what would you do with a 6'5" receiver that was young? Get hands on him, an extra second getting off the ball. I got to come off of you. I got to come off of you immediately. Now you dealing with 4 receivers. Maybe 1 or 2 of them is blocking. Now you're dealing with 2 receivers. I am saying, if you want to go into now it can work. It can happen that you can have a youngster out there. But I think everybody's taking the top off of Will. So Will's avenue to success is going to be windows. And if the windows aren't there, I think it's going to pose a problem. You can unmute yourself.
All right. Many things to say with windows. First of all, there's only windows when teams play zone. A lot of teams can't play zone. That's rule number 1. Second of all, windows in college. Ask Tim Tebow how big windows were in college compared to when they were in the league. Them damn windows are damn, I don't know, you seen those houses where the whole back patio is like, you can just pull that damn thing out. That's how big windows are in college. They are humongous. Damn, Tim Tebow was throwing to wide open MFers in college. I'm not worried about windows. I'm worried about knowing where to go with it and receivers being where they're supposed to. I'm not worried about no damn windows. I'm not worried about no timing. I'm not worried about no damn timing routes. I'm worried about having guys get open.
Let me see if I can mark this segment right here.
Mark it.
Mark this point where you're saying this.
Hey, bookmark it.
I'm waiting till you finish talking until I can.
I'm gonna say this. I said this earlier. Will Levis will have over 3,500 yards passing. And that's not saying much. And I want people to I think I posted this. Did I post it? I posted Joe Burrow's stats. Look at Joe Burrow 2019 at LSU. It was rather pedestrian. I think Joe might have had 16 touchdowns. Then the next year, I'm not saying Will's going to be Joe. Trust me, not putting that on him. All I'm saying is Joe's first year at LSU, not the greatest. Being in that system for a second year, getting a great offensive coordinator, and Joe Brady came over. he had, I think, did Joe not have 6,000 yards passing? It was over 5. With like
a gang of them.
With 60 tutties, dude. 60 tutties, dude. Hold on, let me. I'm googling this right now. I know
one of his damn receivers was in the Super Bowl, man. There ain't no damn surprises.
Oh, he not. I'm just saying, but he had that same guy on the year prior, and he didn't put up the numbers. It wasn't like Jordan Jefferson and Jamar Chase were true freshmen that last year, dude. Joe Burrow had 2,800 yards, 2,894 his first year at LSU, completed 57.8% of his passes, 16 touchdowns, 5 picks. That ML for the second year went 56, 71 yards, 76% completion percentage, 60 tutties, and 6 INTs. Dude, 60 tutties and 6.
That's sick.
Dude,
That's sick.
Anthony, 60 tutties, dude.
That's
60?
sick.
6-0. And only 6 picks.
That's sick. That's sick. StreamYard, y'all owe me some damn money. Y'all gonna keep freezing us.
StreamYard tripping. Dude, this guy was 402 completions and only 125 incompletions.
Wow. Yeah.
He's so good, he made the math simple. I had to track that. It was so clean because he was so good. There was simple numbers. No carry one. No cross off the 9. Come on, man. Dude. So all these MFers who saying, oh, well, I'm going off of what Will did last year and he was this and look at his stats. Go take your ass and look at Joe Burrow's stats. His first year LSU. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying it could be Will could go the opposite way. But I don't
Joe Burrow did have some weapons. Did Burrow didn't have Geis, did he?
Yeah. No, Geis was gone.
Yeah.
He had
he had the dude that played for the Chargers.
Yeah, Clyde.
Yeah.
Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, come on, man. I'm telling you, the Will got any of that.
Hold on. Like I said, he ain't got that level, but he's got a pretty good group of guys over there. Unless you tell me that offensive squad is just suck. I'm not saying he's gonna pass for 5,600. I didn't say that. I say he's gonna pass for over 35. That's a big ass difference. That's two bands different. Shit, that's a lot of difference. I think he's gonna be better.
Oh, so we back.
That's all.
Green screen. Damn, I look green. Look at
you look gangrene.
Yeah. So,
all right. I actually feel good about it. I feel if I would have said Will's gonna pass for 4,500, then you can probably slap me because that's a lot of yards, dude. 4,500 yards in 12 games. You can do that math. That's over 300 yards a game. He ain't gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. But I think he can pass for close to 3, have a couple 2s. I mean, some of these teams, dude, didn't he have 3 against Louisville?
When he had them, how many touchdowns he had? 5?
Dude, he had like 5 or 6. Yeah. So I think. Remember, we got 3 non-conference power group of 5 games. We got Louisville. He needs to feast off of those games. He needs to feast. He had the best game against Georgia of any quarterback that they faced all year.
Yeah.
He had a 300-yarder against Tennessee, I know. So it's definitely possible. Ooh, sucky. But
Corey, get it.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah.
But Corey,
Cal should have went to the Browns instead of Keely Smith.
But Corey,
I mean to the Bengals.
Ant said that he had 3 games of 5 picks though.
At least
Joe Burrow had 6 all season.
Yeah, but let UK tell it. Tim Couch ain't had nobody but Craig East. Joe Burrow had Jefferson, Chase. Wasn't there another one?
Yeah, he had Moss.
Oh yeah. Wait, is Moss son in the league now? Or is he still at LSU?
Moss had a foot thing. I know he got picked up. I'm not sure where he's still
he didn't get drafted though?
No, he didn't. I think he went undrafted because he had that foot injury. Dude, hold on. Hey, are you telling me Couch senior year had 36 touchdowns and 15 picks? That's not bad.
He ain't have a senior year, so I don't know what year.
I mean, junior. I mean, his last year.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah, you really don't have to throw the ball away or take a pick if you got your options.
You're right. Couch 400 completions. So Couch laid the ball on the ground 150 times, though. 153. He had clean numbers too. Joe had 120 something. But both was over 70% completion. That's pretty damn good, though.
Yeah, it's reminded me of me and my homeboy playing 3-on-3 pickup basketball. One of us just likes to shoot the ball. Me and my boy, I'm more athletic than most of them. My other boy bigger. So he always get the rebound. Or me, I'm typically going to get it. But if it goes this side, like I got from the middle of the court all the way to the other side, he just got the other side. So it's just kind of like, man. So my one friend think he real good because he can shoot all the time. We don't say that. Because we going to get the rebound.
Right.
That's what Tim Couch had. Like, let me see. Here.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. But okay.
Oh no. He's
going back to 98.
No, he gotta be better. Dude, he gotta be better than that. And 356. How many games they probably played back then? 10? They probably played 10 games when
John Elway?
Yeah, when John Elway.
In the NFL? Ain't you talking about the NFL?
No, he's talking about Stanford.
98?
Oh, you're right. 98. Yeah, no, you're right. I didn't see the year. Shit, 98. That's when he was playing with what's the running back?
Not Davis.
Yeah.
Terrell Davis.
Yeah.
Huh. 98? Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, before we came out. Yeah, you're right. Heisman campaign, O-line concerns. So you putting Will? Yeah, you over here holding Will's ball sack. So he on the Heisman campaign. You got any concerns with O-line? Look at Jay Hayes trying to host the show. Jay Hayes, stay in your lane, boy. Stay in your lane.
Heisman campaign, I don't see it. I think we should do it, but how can you be in a Heisman campaign when you got Bryce Young, who's gonna take Alabama to probably another championship game at least, and Will Rogers gonna put up sick numbers? It's gonna be tough to beat those two guys even in your conference. The O-line concern, I actually have zero. I don't have any. I think that pedigree and that history, I think we're good.
Well, Corey has set me straight.
No,
it was not 5. Well, whatever the number was, whatever he had against Indiana, he had that several times. He had 4. So, hey, I'm going to up the ante. He had 4 interceptions in like 4 or 5 games.
Tim was that dude. Corey. Hey, Tim was a culture change. He changed the culture for the school.
Why? Since they think we bringing Van on Sunday Morning Sports Talk, everybody need to be on Sunday Morning Sports Talk.
Who's Orlando?
Antigua.
Oh, I thought they was talking about
Orlando. That's my man Van, huh? Yeah. Who the hell? That's what I'm talking about. That's why we have you on, Van. Keep that same energy. Who is it? Orlando? Who? Yeah, Vince who? Mark who?
Orlando.
They
were talking football.
John who? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Van Hessel. That's what I want you to come keep that same energy. Because for so many years, Sunday Morning Sports Talk has been conservative. We going unconservative on August 14th. We're going locker style. And Larry Vaught likes to bring up he likes to get the ruffle and feathers. He like to get the fans a little rowdy. Hey, man, do not come on Sunday Morning Sports Talk and act PG, man.
I am coming on with a suit and a tie in a
wear whatever you want to wear, obviously.
In a Kango. So I'm coming very PC.
All right. PG. I said
Oh, PG. PG too. That P2. PC, PG. PT.
So, all right. Well, oh, there was one thing I did that came up last night, man. I didn't see you on Spaces last night.
No, I was no.
And I kind of everybody's talking about UK basketball. I understand. I was watching the game last night. hey, Reed Shepherd got in Bronny shit. Like Reed Shepherd was doing his thing, like, and you know, people trying, I guess, judge him off of what. I don't know. I guess just his performances. Some people had bad. Jordan had bad games. But no, that last night, I didn't know if it was a recorded game or not, because I never heard nobody talk about it. But he came out, man, was playing good. The team he played on was pretty well. The team he played on, the head coach was the coach that beat my cousins that live in Dayton. He was a coach for Centerville High School, and they may have won in the state. But I remember seeing him when I was watching the game against my cousins. So he looked good. And people are talking about, you know, Cal losing his luster and people having influence on why people can get Cal, why. And there was a question was, we're going to get up out of here after these things. But people is like Cal and don't have the luster. He can't get the recruits here, this, that, and the other. It's not really about that. I think, and somebody did make a hell of a point. Like maybe Cal feels like, man, I'm not this Kentucky, man. I ain't gotta get. We gonna get the ones we get. We ain't, you know. I'm gonna send the little dogs out after them. We gonna do this, that, and the third. But I think it came down to they were asking if Cal's not getting the top players, has he lost it? Somebody controlling my computer. I didn't do that.
That was me.
Oh, my fault. I was wondering why that kept happening earlier. Oh, well. Dusty, hold on to the ball. Hey, I guess if James Whalen ain't available, you just gonna throw it to the other team, huh? Anyways, back to the normal. No, so. And they said something about the other schools can do this, and somebody made a hell of a point, but I didn't want to push the button to speak on it. Was at Kentucky, you can't just take risks and go after people and send anybody out after recruits because we cross T's and dot I's. Some people do whatever they got to do, and maybe they might have an intricate system that can pay players under the table and do this other stuff. I just don't think we do that. I don't think we have to. If you don't want to come here, I'm not about to put myself in jeopardy. Because, man, can you imagine making millions of dollars and you tell a kid, I want you to come play for me? And they say, well, shit, coach, if you give me $250,000. Like, now, you know, at this point, you can have them for $250,000, but you don't know where the story's going to end.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just weird, right? For me, because we were going with these one and dones, and Cal was doing well in it. Then it kind of fell off a little bit. Then he went the old team route. He went get some transfers, get some age in the room, and it didn't work out that way either. I think he said, fuck it. I'm going back to what I know works. That's getting the most talented people I can possibly get that can sort of fit, sort of got some fit, but I'm still going to get top dogs. I'm going to get dogs. And I think he didn't do that. I don't think he even tried to do that last year. Because that class he had, dude, them were all all along at two. Grady, Mintz, Oscar.
No, that squad was right. You had enough knowledge. You had enough youth. He didn't play everybody correctly because there were certain games he should have played other people.
I'm not. I'm just saying that them were not all dogs. You had Ty really, and that was it. All that freshman class.
That were what?
That was a dog.
Mintz was
rip.
a dog.
Who?
Mintz.
No. Freshman. Mintz was long in the two.
So how all of a sudden you got from what Damian Collins showed you last year? How do y'all have him coming in this year? The man. And you said he was. If you got dog in you, you got dog in you, and we can see it.
Hold on. You said y'all. I'm not part of
well,
that.
You just said nobody on that team. I'm saying so somebody decided all of a sudden that Damian Collins got dog in him, and he gonna be the man over Toppin.
That ain't coming from me.
Well, I'm just saying. So okay, so we back to the original question: has Cal lost his luster?
No. How can you lose your luster at Kentucky? Dude, I'm not saying almost anybody, right? But you got a traditional brand here. Just like for me, I know LSU doesn't have the tradition that Kentucky does, but in the state of Louisiana, all you gotta do is go offer a Louisiana kid, and 90% of them are gonna come to LSU.
Ohio State's the same damn way. If you get somebody at Ohio State, they didn't want to go. Like you might catch one, you might catch a diamond in the rough, but if they play, they going to Ohio State. I was just a Michigan fan,
right?
So I'm not saying that I'm on that level either.
It's like the same thing in basketball. If Cal offers, I'm sure his success rate on offering is pretty damn good. I don't think he just offers everybody. When you offer someone, I think his success rate is pretty damn high. So I don't think he lost his luster. I think he just tried different things. I think losing some of these coaches and some of their recruiting footholds probably hurt him probably the last few years. But when he got Coach O back, you call him Orlando, I call him Coach O. When he got Coach O and got
There's only one Coach O, man. Coming from you, there's only one Coach O, man.
So I think getting them in the fold helps out a lot. And I think that's why you're seeing this recruiting class being pretty damn good.
I'm gonna get up out of here with this. If I can remember my question, I'm gonna get up out of here. Is Cal's, whatever people are saying, lack of recruiting or lack of personnel, is it based off of because you said coaches? The only reason I brought this up because you said coaches, and I don't think that's the case. Like, do you think it's the lack of coaches, the bringing in coaches, or is it? I don't even want to say it. It's the bag, man. Like like, dude, it's the bag, man. Dude, any kid goes wherever based off the bag. Kentucky don't have to use the bag because just being on national TV is going to get you more spotlight to get to the NBA than me giving you $250,000.
Right.
Like, if I give you that money, you will play at a small school. You ain't gonna be. You're gonna live with $250,000. Right. We can bring you to Kentucky, and I'm sure there's money being thrown on the table at any university. But
I honestly think NIL has more of an effect on college football than it does on basketball.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Now, I'm not saying it doesn't have an effect on basketball, but I think it has much more effect on football when you got to stay there 3 years. You ain't got no choice. So
well, in basketball, one, definitely one, but two people can make a whole.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. But in football, you got to make that bag because you sitting there for 3 years. You can't come out early. In basketball, you have a great year. You go there for a semester and your ass out. Right. So a little different. I just think, like you said, it kind of sucks, really, if you think about it. Is this team this year was good enough to win it all when they were healthy.
Right.
And it kind of sucks that it ended the way it did. But as my grandmother always told me, things happen for a reason. Stop trying to figure out why. Just keep moving, just keep marching, and you'll figure it out as you go along. I think these last 2 years happened for a reason. I don't think we get this class this year without going through the turmoil these last 2 years. Think about that. These kids still want to come here after losing to St. Peter's. Think about that for a second. We lost in the first round.
You can lose anybody on any given day, man.
But you deal with kids. You know how kids are, though. How different that now they get all this information quickly, and they get on social media and people saying Cal's falling off. Back in the day, you had to read the newspaper to find someone saying Cal, and then that's just gonna be a local one, right? And then you got people on social media like, why are you going to Cal when there's a little bit different pull on kids now. And for them kids to still want to go to Kentucky, for Edwards to say Kentucky was his dream school.
I'll say this. Man, them jokers fell off short. And the year before, they fell to so-and-so, St. Peter's. I'm going to say this. Young Anthony White. Oh, shit. Man, that's right, man. Come on. I'm going to show y'all what's good, but I got to have some dogs with me.
Yeah.
But so I don't think it's the fact they lost to him and people deterred from it. I think it's like, shit, let me go here and let me set this thing straight. I'm more on that. So, anyways, it's been a great show. We appreciate everybody. We appreciate you for joining us. Again, August 14th, Sunday a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon. Actually, no, because the game starts at 12. We will only be on air from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m.
Oh, they ain't cut my damn time short. That's some BS right there. You ain't got me coming in 30 minutes short, man. Come on, man. You can't be doing that. You gotta put us on the alternate station for these last 30 minutes.
Well, considering they're on the contract, I can't alternate stations.
Well,
we might go brunch earlier. We can get the brunch earlier. I will pay for your brunch instead of lunch.
We might go the locker for them extra 30 minutes.
Yeah, we could do that. We can do that. I'm gonna try to figure out if we can't go locker during the show and get the audio and the video. Okay. Yes, sir. But anyway, we appreciate everybody. Head on over to YouTube, like, subscribe, follow, share, everything like that. Somebody comment on Facebook about what just happened. Oh, okay. About my beard. It's just regular beard. I haven't done anything to this thing, and I don't know how long. So, spaces. We can't do spaces and talk on radio, but people can have spaces going while we're talking, I guess, apparently. But we can read it along with Twitter, but that's what Twitter is for.
Yeah.
Head on over to YouTube, like, subscribe, follow, share.
Do that.
And we will be back next week. Mark it on your calendar, August 14th, Van House, on Sunday Morning Sports Talk, along with Larry Vault and myself. For Van and myself, peace.